Hey everyone, it's Mary from the Divas, and I am here in the Diva Den waiting patiently for someone to, hey Chris, how are you honey? I'm here to give you guys some readings, so if you have a question, hey FAY69, thank you. Blessings to all of you for joining me today. It's my first scope, so I'm kind of getting ready for free reading Fridays, which I'm going to be doing, and as I mentioned, free readings. So if you have a question, Bill Done for You joined. Hello, welcome. I am going to be doing free readings on Fridays, and also you can find me on Periscope as the Blue Buddha Love. So I'm also doing inspirational healings, readings, and also talking a little bit about meditation on that Periscope. So if anyone has any questions, how's my career look to you? You're David. Hi, David. Let me take a look at it for you real quick. Okay. What career are you in? Can you tell me what you're doing right now? David, can you tell me what you're doing right now, honey? Feels like you need to make a shift. Okay, so military. Okay, all right. So there's a 4 around this for you. So I don't know if you just re-upped or you're thinking about staying for another 4 years. Well, I can take a look at that for you. Where are you in your military service? Are you thinking about leaving or re-upping again? I'm just waiting for you to reply. I get a big question mark around what you're going to be doing. Feels honestly very uncomfortable for me. I kind of feel like I'm really got to put some thought into what I'm doing. Thinking of leaving. Okay, I get a 4 around it. So is this going to, do you have to make a decision like in, retirement, wonderful. Okay, so are you thinking about making this decision like in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, or did this come up in March for you where you kind of had to really decide what you wanted to do? I'll wait for you to reply. I'm not quite sure about total retirement for you. I still feel like, okay, March, thank you. I still feel like you have so much to offer. Perhaps maybe not retirement, but I kind of feel like you are busy with your hands a lot. So I feel like, in your mind. So you might want to take a consideration of going to something. So I don't feel like your energy is just going to stop and totally retire. But what I do feel is like you might want to consider maybe volunteering or going into the private business section. I feel like you also have an entrepreneurial side to you, that perhaps you've been kind of working on something on the side, perhaps as maybe as a hobby that you can move into. I also feel like either you're analytical or you're very, very good with numbers. So this could, and I feel like you're very linear. So it could be something maybe that you could come back as a contractor, although I kind of feel like, I think when I retire from the military, maybe I'll just leave it there. But I feel like you really need to have something waiting for you when you retire. Again, my feeling about your energy is that you kind of have a high vibrancy, very bright. But I do feel like you need to have something to go to. So let me just pull one card for you, just to let you, to give you an idea of what we're talking about here when you do retire. So it is the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups states that it is a knight in action. Generally, when I see Knights of Cups, it's not unusual that it comes around military or men or women that have served in the military. Knights are about action, and we look to the cups, it's about love, something that you love. So I feel like the military has been good for you. It's been a source of a home, steady work for you, and a place actually to park your mind. Again, I get a sense of high brilliance for you. But the Knight of Cups is moving toward the future with, cups are generally about love and emotion. So even though this might be, maybe it might have mixed emotions about fully retiring, go to something, David, that you really love, something that you put your mind, kind of really think about the process before you decide. The fact that you're able to retire, it feels to me when you retire, I think you're set up in such a way that it's actually, you're going to be okay that way. but I just get a little bit of energy around the fact that I might get bored or I won't have anything to go to. So be thinking in those terms. So I hope that this card was helpful for you. I just want to pull one last card for you, though. And again, I'm going to pull one last card just to complete the reading, and it's a reversed page of wands. And a reverse wands are about opportunities, and the reverse pages are about someone who's in a new beginning. So it might feel like you're a little bit of like a fish out of water when you first retire, but I feel like after, there's a 2 around it, so maybe after for a couple of months, or I should say 2 years, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, feels like it's going to take a little bit of getting used to it for you. Your mind is really active, and so it might take you some time to kind of really figure out the relaxing thing, which is okay. And bless you and thank you for serving in the military. I honestly, I bless every one of you for doing that, because it is just, it is a challenging job. I get a lot of clients from the military that come in, and a lot of times they're really lost when they leave the military. It's such a safe place to be. So they really don't know where they're going, but you're going to land on your feet. I think you're just going to figure it out. Again, you're a planner, so use that planning mind of yours and just get some solidity around what you're going to do. I would even suggest maybe volunteer for a little while until you kind of figure it out. So blessings to you, best wishes, and thank you very much for allowing me to read for you today. I really appreciate it. All right, thank you. Thank you. If you liked your reading, send up a few little hearts by tapping on the screen. Thank you. All right, so that was really nice to be able to. You're welcome. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. And if you need anything else answered, I'll be back. I'll be back on Fridays. So come and see me. Anybody else out there? All right. So real quickly, what I'll do is I will just pull some cards for today, just a general reading for today around the energy. And I actually want to use James Bond Prague's Soul Journey cards. They're really positive cards. They have beautiful pictures. They're very inspiring. I really like using these cards, especially for clients who have some life path questions or career questions. So I'm just going to pull a card today for the energy. And the card I have pulled is Indecision. So the card says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. And trust me, when you use your intuition, it keeps you out of a lot of hot water. So really trust the intuition that you get. One thing I do talk to the students about when they come in for psychic development or intuitive development is, and I just want to say that it's not just for psychic development, using it as a psychic. You can use it for everyday life. So those that do well in business, usually are highly psychic or highly tuned in. You know, they're tuned into their gut. So when we are using our intuition, we don't have that indecision. We can make very clear decisions. Our thought patterns are clear. And we really decide for the best and highest because we're tapped into source. So I'm just going to end this Periscope, and I wish you many blessings. Thank you all of you that's joined, and it was again a blessing to read for you, David, and best wishes and good luck. Thank you.